as a publisher, your audience is so fragmented, right? I mean, it's all over the place. Now you have the iPad, and now this Google Pad is going to come out. So they're like, how can I reach my audience without a headache, and then monetize as well? So I think for us, it's great to see that challenge because that's where we can help. We help a publisher to reach their fragmented audience wherever they are. And then, of course, on the iPad, there's still some challenges on monetization and all that. Of course, you can do banner ads and all that. The pre-rolls are coming in HTML5. That's coming as well. We do pre-rolls on the iPhone as well. We can do it also on the iPad, but it's not as established yet. Online, Flash is still the de facto standard, and you can do pre-rolls, overlays, interactive ads, and all that. On mobile, that's not quite the case yet. We were the first company who did a pre-roll campaign online and mobile at the same time, so a publisher doesn't have to think, where do I run my campaign? I run my campaign on the content, basically.
Okay, so let's say I have an iPad and I'm working with Kyte as my video publisher.
Mm-hmm.
How do the ads get on there, either through an ad network or how does the process work?
There's 3 ways to do that. The first one is through just ad servers where we support DoubleClick, tons of different ad servers, third-party ad servers. Then we do ad networks like Tremor, if you work with Tremor, or Google AdSense for video. And then the third thing is we have our own ad server as well, which is being used for sponsorships or house ads. Like if you have a brand, like Coke is sponsoring you for 3 months, you might just want to use our ad server because you don't pay anything extra, you don't pay anything CPM-based or so. So there's several ways to do it, and you don't have to worry that it's, how do I do it online and how do it on the iPad? The platform takes care of that. Last year, mobile video consumption grew by 55%, so massive growth. It was the fastest growing video segment. And now these smartphones, they make the whole difference. Mm-hmm. Remember 2 years ago or 3 years ago when you had a tiny little screen, you couldn't watch anything, there wasn't any 3G. I think the fastest growing segment in computing and in media consumption is all going to be on mobile devices. Imagine the emerging markets as well, like India and China. Most consumers will never ever touch a laptop or a PC. All they're going to have is a smartphone. So that's where we see the massive opportunity. You also see it with the location-based services, how they're exploding. So the whole thing that this is not just a phone anymore, this is a mobile computer where you can do a lot of things. I think that changes the whole game.
It's great that you can see a Flash video on the Android or you could see a great HTML on the iPad, but what about connectivity issues?
Yeah, I'm sure, and that's actually, it's funny, that's different in different countries, in different areas. I think in the US, especially where so many people are using these smartphones in New York and San Francisco, there have been some serious challenges, especially on the AT&T network. But in San Francisco, it actually has improved a lot lately. And if I go to my home country in Switzerland, you never talk about, oh, we're the only network with 5 bars. Here it's a selling point still, oh, I have good connectivity. I'm like, in most European countries, this is a given. I mean, in Switzerland, I go there, I turn on my iPhone, and the video just works every single time. So hopefully it's just a matter of time that this challenge gets, or this issue gets resolved.